Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video, and here for what I guess is going to be my Halloween special. Now obviously today, as you can see, we're not on the Formula 1 game, but we are driving the Formula 1 car. And, you know, for a bit of a different video, we're going to be trying to take on the Nürburgring at night, effectively. Now, there are no lights, I'm pretty certain, around this track. I don't actually know whether this game will mean that we have any lights. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to drive a Formula 1 car in the pitch black. You know, sort of felt this was probably, you know, quite a Halloween-y sort of video. But yeah, if you do go on to enjoy this video, do not forget to click that like button. Honestly, I have no idea how well this will go. Luckily, Project Cars still has the V8 Formula 1 cars, so you sort of video. But yeah, if you do go on to enjoy this video, do not forget to click that like button. Honestly, I have no idea how well this will go. Luckily, Project Cars still has the V8 Formula 1 cars, so you know, it does at least sound a bit better than the modern day cars. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Nordschleife. I've raced so many laps around this track. I do actually know my way around it on the whole, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to help me in this race. You know, in terms of assists on this game, I run nothing, actually, as I've just remembered. They're trying to think of all the assists that I could run, but yeah, I run absolutely nothing. It's going to be a 32 car grid as well, which I guarantee will cause a lot of carnage. I'd imagine, obviously, they'll know exactly where to go, obviously where they're programmed in, and I will just, you know, try and navigate my way around in the darkness. But yeah, hopefully this can go sort of well, but I really have no idea what to expect. Here we are then, at the Nordschleife, and, well, you might not be able to tell it's the Nordschleife because it is, well, it's pitch black entirely here. All you can see are the lights from the cars in front of me here. Hopefully that can sort of guide me around. But here we are then, 15 red lights, 5 green ones, and it's already, is it a, well, I can't tell if it's a car park or not. I can barely see anything. There's actually a little bit of light from the normal circuit there. We're going to try and look down the inside of a couple of cars. We've made positions off the start. I'm going to brake. This actually isn't too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But yeah, you know, oh, it's the back end. The back end does break away quite there. I was caught off guard by that. I've made contact with a couple of cars thanks to that. Oh, supposedly I've got ABS on, but I don't really brake like I've got ABS on this game. The white lines. Oh, I think we've got someone else trying to have a look. Yep, someone else has dived down the inside. I had no idea. Just see a red dot fly off into the distance here. There's actually some light. There's some light around the Nordschleife. This is absolutely wonderful, and I've gone and span it. Now, where is it? There's the track. That's ideal. We've got 90 litres of fuel on board. Don't really know why. And now, you know, the AI is sort of nicely ahead of me here. So hopefully, as I just keep spinning it, this car is actually fairly difficult to control. But yeah, but the AI now are nowhere near me. So now we can sort of just concentrate on my own race. I can see just patches of light in the distance here coming up to this horrible cross. No idea how the car will fare through there. This is certainly not going to be a lap where I push to the limits, I think we can all safely agree. But at the moment, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. You've got the white lines. They do sort of illuminate fairly well in the darkness here. And this, where's the corner? There's the corner. This isn't actually as bad as I'd expected it to go at the moment. Coming through the, I don't know many names around this circuit, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is Foxtrot down the hill, or something similar to that name, where at this point, you know, you sort of forget where all the tiny little kinks are. Up the hill though, try and break down, over the curbs there. This is still very dark though. I don't know how well it's gonna come through in the footage, but this is still, most of the time, you are basically guessing where you're driving. Oh, this is the back end ever so slightly. They've got to make sure I dip the car on the throttle. The AI, I've already absolutely bolted it, but we're holding on at the moment. We're about a third of the way, or, well, less than that. We're about probably a quarter of the way around the Nordschleife so far, so it's not going too terribly at the moment. We're just trying to guide the car around. Perhaps I could go try and go for a record of quickest lap at night in a Formula 1 car. Through the chicane, and now through the quadruple sort of mini right-hander here, braking down. You forget the sense of speed as well when you're driving at night. You obviously, where you can't see everything around the circuit, you sort of lose track of how quick you're going at times. Obviously, this car does have a speedo, but you know, still, it can be a little disorientated down into, I always forget the name, is the little bridge. I always forget the name of it though. It's something like Adenau, but I'm not 100% sure as I've spanned the car. Once more, now we've got to try and find my way through the next few corners. This is going better than I thought, in all honesty. I remember when I tried to do this on Forza 6, you just could not see anything. As well, Gran Turismo 5, back in the day, was very much the same sort of story, although I did that in the Skudu Dirt Trial Pikes Peak car, because that thing was absolutely mental. Oh, I've gone straight on there. I'm sorry, actually safe. It looked like I was heading straight for an ambulance car there, to be honest. That's not on the circuit. Come on, you've just got to try and find your way around. Oh, there's another kink there. You don't really notice it in the daylight, but how many sort of like mini turns there are around here when you don't know your way around, you really sort of notice it a whole lot more. Just look at that though. You cannot see anything in front of you. Everyone else probably already coming towards the end of the lap, just trying to guess my way down in towards the corner before Carousel. Break it down, big braking. So we've got the car slowed down quite nicely there. To be honest, a little bit of light there, quite nice. Oh, we've got some light for Carousel. That's probably ideal. I guarantee you, I will probably fly out the top of it. Through Carousel we go. Oh, that goes dark very quickly. I think we've done Carousel somewhat all right though. We're surviving, and that is the main thing at the moment. I'm impressed, you know, there has a bit more AI sort of just stuck in walls and places around this circuit. I'd love to do this like with a group of people at some point. Like, try and get 16 people, try and race around this circuit at night. Ah! That's the wall. That's not gone so well. Luckily, I have got damage turned off for this, or I would have easily ripped off the wheel before now. This is probably one of the more complex areas of this track. See, we're over a minute behind the race leader, which probably, as I spin it for the third time in 3 quarters, the rear tyres are getting very warm, I must say. And they're very worn or very warm or very worn. So that's, we might need to try and get a bit of, we might try and have to cool those down again in a bit. Coming through next couple of corners. So the front tyres doing absolutely wonderfully there. They're nice and toasty. Just the car bouncing about. This part of the track is probably, you know, the least tame, if you will, as I have to spin the car around once more. And come on. Oh, I've accidentally started in second. That's probably not the ideal way to go. We now need to try and nurse it around. The back end feels very loose right now. It's probably, if you have a look at those rear tyres, that was not exactly an issue I put into consideration for this race. The rear tyres just not, you know, basically melting, it appears. So, you know, we're going to have to be a little less, we're going to, have to be even more careful at the moment. I don't know why they're melting exactly. Obviously, I'm probably lighting them up a fair bit, as well as the fact, obviously, that you know, we're running on the grass sometimes. I'm not going to deny that. It's not been the most perfect of runs, but we're coming towards the end of the lap now. This actually has gone quite alright on the whole, I'd say. Down into mini carousel now. I just need to try and find my way out. One more corner and then we've got the long back straight. We can sort of just relax. Oh! For a bit. That's, I don't know how big that crash was, but it felt quite big, I won't lie. But onto the back straight we go then. Finally going to have a little chance to breathe. Hopefully those rear tyres will cool down just a bit. 180, nearly 200 miles an hour in the darkness. This is, you know, absolute scenes here. Unfortunately, I don't actually know what my DRS button is. Is it that? No, that's camera view, and the other one, actually, in third-person cam, this race probably would actually be a little bit easier there. I don't think, unfortunately, going to be able to do 200 miles an hour in this race, but still, it's 196 there, unfortunately. Just missing out. Braking down, though. Final few corners of this lap. I'm going to be interested to see what lap time I have been able to do there through the final turn, and, well, we've survived. And that's sort of the main thing. We have survived the Nordschleife in the darkness there. Now the AI will just absolutely rocket off into the distance. My fastest lap was a 7 minutes 58. So, not a perfect lap. I won't lie, but, you know, if you guys think you can go quicker than that, you know, if you do end up doing any runs, you know, that are fairly quick, you know, do leave a comment down, you know, in the comments, you know, giving a link to your lap, you know, if you do record it. But yeah, that therefore is the Nürburgring at night for this sort of mini Halloween special. Hopefully, you know, you guys all do have a good sort of well, it's half term in the UK, I don't know if it is in the US and elsewhere around the world. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe if you did enjoy, you know, something a little bit different today, but like to keep, you know, the Formula 1 side of things to it all. But yeah, as I said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time for a brand new video.